had my girl Tucker on my lap. And then you can see her and the water behind her. Nice blue sky, sunny day. Yeah. So which one looks better? Honestly, the whole reason I was out there was to soak up some sun. So the view wasn't even really the point to me. It was the warm sun on my face. And that was absolutely glorious. But if you were trying to take in the whole picture, then take in the whole picture. Look at your life from all sides, not just the way you see it. Once you can do that on a regular basis, you will see your life as others do and realize you have a whole lot more to be grateful for than you probably realize. This is why it's so important to learn to focus on the positive instead of the negative, because there will always be a little bit of both. But what you concentrate on, what you focus on, is how you perceive your life to be. Now, my husband and I have a friend who lives on Long Beach Island, right on the bay. Standing in her backyard, the view of the water as far as you can see. It's just water, water, water. She lives in a very nice house with an amazing backyard. She does, however, live next to a very large church. And that is what she chooses to focus on for some reason. We were hanging out there one day and we were going on and on about how lucky she is to live with such an amazing view. And she points to the right of her house at the church and says, yeah, except I've got that to deal with. Then my husband said one of the most perfect things I ever heard him say. He said, then look left. Right? It's really that easy. Just look left. Her attitude actually annoyed me. To have such an amazing house on such an amazing spot, and she just focused on what she didn't like. But, there are people like that. There isn't much you can do about it. My mother was another person who only saw the downside in her life. When she looked at her life at a whole, she focused on the hard times she had to go through and the fact that she was never able to find the happiness she so desperately felt she deserved. Now, I looked at her life and saw 3 healthy, productive children, a second marriage with a husband who would do anything for her, a health plan that paid for all of the health issues she had, and she had a lot of them, mostly from lifestyle choices. She had a beautiful home that she got to decorate however she saw fit. She always had new cars and money to buy clothes and jewelry that she wanted. I thought she had a pretty good life, but she looked at her life through a different lens. It wasn't all about material things. Like, don't take my list things that I just spewed off there as material. I'm not just talking about material things. But if you are feeling sorry for yourself, if you are down and think your life is awful, think about how others may view your life. What do you have that other people may find appealing even if you don't? Because as little as you may think you have, there's somebody out there that would love to have what you have. So it's important to set yourself up to bring as much joy into your life as possible. But while you're making that happen, what can you focus on right now that brings you great joy? Or what can bring you joy if only you let it or acknowledge it? Do you have a job that helps pay the bills? Some people don't. Do you come home to a loving family? Some people don't. Do you have a pet that goes crazy with their love for you whenever you walk in the door? Do you have a house that you're proud of? These are all things that we take for granted, and that is the death of happiness. If you truly don't have a lot to be thankful for right now, then find something, anything, and focus on it. Do you come home to an empty house every night? Well, then don't. Get yourself a pet. I personally prefer dogs because they seem way happier to see you at the end of your workday, but cats, they're good too. And I got to give you, they're a lot easier to take care of. But get yourself something to love and put all of your focus and all of your happiness on that little creature and what it brings to you. If you keep focusing on that, you will feel better about your life. You will have a better attitude about the rest of your life. You will put more positive vibes out into the universe that will reward you with more positivity. Is it really that simple? Yes, it really is. Now, you don't have to get a pet, but have something that you love and brings you great joy that you can focus on every single day. And don't forget to turn around occasionally to see how good your view really is. So it is Monday, my favorite day after Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a brand new week full of opportunities and possibilities. Take a moment, step back from your life, and see it as others do. Does it look better? Focus on the good. Put the bad in your rear view mirror. Put it in the smaller sense, because that's where it belongs. The negative, small, positive, good. Now, go make today your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.
Ellen, I perceive that you will come to your senses and have Tucker and I on your show.